Griff and Tatiana shake up the standings in Portugal, the CT's first perfect 10 of 2022, and a defending world champ gets an unprecedented suspension from the WSL. It's been quite the busy week. Hi everybody, I'm Juan Hernandez. You're checking out the Inertia's weekly wrap. Let's just get right into it. First things first, probably the highlight of the week. Check it out. You've already seen it. Griff and Colapinto up against Kolohe Andino in the quarterfinal, and Griff hucks a full backside rotation, stomps it. It is the CT's first perfect 10 of 2022, and it served as a perfect launching pad for Griffin's first ever World Tour win.
I don't even know. It's so weird. You just get in this mode where it's like you're not even thinking about anything, and you know, even winning, it doesn't even feel like the way I thought it would feel. You know, I'm still in this like kind of calm state where, you know, it hasn't even set in.
Meanwhile, Tatiana Weston-Webb locked up her third career victory on the women's tour. She beat Lakey Peterson in the final at Super Tubos. Both of those victories shake up both leaderboards on each respective tour.
Oh, I'm just so grateful. God always has a plan, and I just trusted in him the whole time. And honestly, I just had so much fun out there. Like, it was really fun, and Lakey and I had such a great battle back and forth. I was like really stoked just to be out there.
Weston-Webb's win moved her 10 spots up the rankings, the biggest jump on the women's side, and not even close to the boost it gave Griff and Colapinto. He leapfrogged 20 spots to World Tour number 7 with his win. Kanoa Igarashi, now the third owner of a yellow jersey after his mini contest on the men's tour, and Brisa Hennessy leaves Portugal the only athlete in the top 10 of either tour who didn't fall or rise on the Jeep leaderboard this past week. All this with a new mid-season qualification cutoff on the CT this year, so things are already getting pretty crazy as we move to Australia. Now, a different kind of shakeup on the Longboard Tour, however. The World Longboard Tour is tentatively scheduled to start in July, but as of now, it may kick off without defending champion Joel Tudor. You probably remember back in February, Tudor started airing grievances with the WSL, claiming that longboard athletes aren't getting their fair shake from the league, citing everything from prize purse disparity when compared to the Elite Championship Tour, and even addressing a rumor that the Longboard World Tour could get cut to just one event this year. The complaints have gathered quite a bit of steam and loud backing from fans the past couple of weeks, and on Wednesday, the league suspended Tudor indefinitely, citing violations of rules addressing sportsmanlike conduct, damage to surfing's image, and get this, verbal assault. Now, while we're not privy to the exact conversations between Tudor and the league, sources close to the WSL told the Inertia that his call to action led directly to a series of disturbing messages sent to the World Surf League employees. They told senior editor Joe Carberry, quote, "Tudor has been suspended for knowingly making baseless accusations of corruption, instigating social media-based attacks on the WSL and tour leadership." According to Carberry, it's the first time a reigning world champion has ever been suspended by surfing's governing body. Drama. Crazy, right? Consider this though. The beef between Joel Tudor and the WSL resulting in an indefinite suspension could just put more eyes on longboarding than the tour could on its own. Ironically, that's a big part of what Joel Tudor says he wants to accomplish. That's a take senior editor Alex Harrow offered in an opinion piece this week. He points out that if prize purses are largely determined by event sponsors, which we all know, and the public beef is drawing more attention to the sport, good or bad, it's not exactly crazy to think that those same sponsors are going to be more willing to pony up more cash after all the dust settles. Some other good reads on the Inertia this week, including catching up with Mason Barnes after his Nazare bomb heard round the world. Now, while we all wait for an official measurement on the potential 100-foot ride, Barnes told Harrow his ultimate goal at Nazare is, get this, an 80-foot barrel. Crazy. Also featured this week, contributing writer Steve Andrews has been spending some time on the road with the Freeride World Tour, and he's offered some insight on just how talented and skilled the tour's organizers are. From navigating conditions to scouting lines and runs at the last minute, Andrews laid out a detailed account of how much knowledge and talent the people behind the scenes have to have just to give it all a green light. It's actually very insightful. As always, there's a lot more happening on theinertia.com, some insightful reads from our staff, plenty of news we're keeping you updated on. That was just a sampling of some of the most important stories this past week. I'm gonna see y'all next time with playing